This past week, I've been playing a lot of Mario Party Jamboree. This game has so many things packed into it that it's almost overwhelming with things to go do. So, let's get into it. Obviously, the main attraction is the Mario Party game itself, and I like how it's been done this time around. Right from the start, you can choose to cut off motion control games. That way you're not limited to a single Joy-Con. This game looks and runs flawlessly on the Switch, which is honestly my favorite part because it looks so inviting, and all the graphic layout updates just look amazing. I'm a huge fan of it. On top of all the updates, the part that makes this game mode feel great is when a Jamboree buddy shows up. After winning the Jamboree minigame, you get that character for 3 turns. If you're able to get the character or steal it from someone else by passing them, it can easily turn the tide of the game in your favor, since you're able to get double the rewards from every space, which also includes stars. But at the same time, bad spaces also happen twice, which is always great. So far, my favorite map in the party mode has been the racetrack board, where you can stock up on a bunch of items as you make your way around the map. Plus, the star's always in one of 2 places. There are plenty of modes that you can play as a single player, like this one, which I'm calling the story mode. Basically, it allows you to wander all around the board and solve little tasks for all the little characters, as well as play some mini-games that rewards mini stars, which progresses the little story they're telling. Personally, I've only completed the first level so far, but I enjoyed the time that I spent here. Another plus around this game mode is that you can get decorations, which can be used to spruce up your plaza however you want. One fun thing I found is while you're selecting a game mode, there's little secrets you can discover hidden all around the map, which will give you points that you can use for more stickers and other collectibles. I've also noticed that the secrets seem kinda random every time you go to the hot air balloon, so you never know what you should be looking for. Which brings me to my favorite single player game mode, and that is the Coop-athlon. It's a fast game mode where you move as many spaces as the coins that you collect from the minigame. So you can complete laps extremely fast, as long as you're good at the minigame, of course. Plus, you can get items that sabotage the other players, or can help yourself. After every set of 3 minigames comes a Bowser minigame, where if you lose, you get sent back a good amount of spaces. But for me, that didn't really matter. If you set the CPUs to normal, they don't seem to stand much of a chance at beating you. Overall, it's a super fun game mode that's pretty quick. We also have the other game modes Rhythm Kitchen and Toad's Item Factory, but they're motion control based minigames, so I haven't spent too much time there. And there's Paratroopa Flight School. It's a mini game zone where you use your Joy-Cons to act like you're flying. It's not my personal favorite, but I'm sure kids everywhere will appreciate it for at least 5 minutes before they get bored. Now to the main course, the mini games. There are a bunch. However, 15 of those games are motion control, which requires you to use one Joy-Con. And others can only be found in certain game modes, like the Coop-athlon or Rhythm Factory or whatnot. Overall, there's a wide spread of fun to be had, and the games can get hectic fast. Plus, there's been a nice facelift on some of the more classic games, like Platform Peril. I've found that most of the new minigames are fun, yet challenging in some way, and they don't really require too much luck to win, which is always a bonus. Now, there is one other game mode I haven't touched on, and that is Bowser's Kaboom Squad. It's a single player mode, and it's a little bit more involved than the Koopathlon. In this game mode, you have to beat Bowser within 5 turns by chucking bombs at him that you collect from around the map. It's pretty hectic, but I'm sure there's some people out there that enjoy it. The neat thing about this mode is the minigames require all 8 players to work together so that you can get S rank on the minigame. Achieving S rank nets you better rewards, which in return gives you items that you can use to defeat Bowser better. As said before, it can be pretty hectic, but overall it can be fun, unless it's this minigame. This game is a total pain in the butt most of the time, and I can't imagine that this game would go well at all if you're playing online with other random people. Getting back to it, after enough bombs have been collected, you get a star and proceed to mash A, which beats Bowser. Overall, I've had a ton of fun with Mario Party Jamboree, and can't wait to see what kind of speedrun categories people come up with for this game. If you enjoyed this video, leave a thumbs up and consider subscribing. Also, leave a comment, cause I respond to those pretty often. And as always, I'll catch you next time.